Hello, Storytime friends. I am so sorry that I am late today. I had a patron at the front counter who needed my help. That's one of the things I do here, right? Okay, so story time. And it's February and it's getting a little bit lighter outside, right? Little bit later in the day. You still have some daylight. You can probably play outside after school a little bit longer if you go to school. I still want to talk about the night sky though, because one of my favorite things about winter is that it gets dark and you can see the stars and you can see the northern lights. Really cool stuff in the night sky. So, that's what our stories are about today. What do you think? Here's what I have. First one is Dream Flights on Arctic Nights. Some of you may have heard this story from me before because it's one of my favorites. At night, just as the moon climbs high, I make a wish that I can fly. A raven clacks its inky beak and ruffles feathers dark and sleek. Come quick, it calls. It's time to go. Where will it lead? Perhaps you know. Against my cheeks, the north winds nip as fast along the earth we zip across the land and over the seas to find new friends among the trees. A pack of wolves on midnight prowl look up and give a welcome howl, while ptarmigan and porcupines nod hello through the snowy pines. Look at all those stars in the sky. The wolverines and grizzly bears give chase to shrews and snowshoe hares. The owls hoot from spruce so tall. Woohoo! Woohoo! Who is there? They call. With eagles on the wind I soar, high over the river, lake, and shore, past salmon swimming in a stream, their silver scales in starlight gleam. What are those? Across the mountains topped with snow, still farther on we go, I call to mountain goats and sheep, who greet us with a daring leap. With a puffin as my guide, high up above the sea I glide, past beaches made of glacier clay, where walrus, gulls, and sea lions play. Near rocky shores of a raft of otters splash and dive upon the waters, fetching meals of clams and fish, the baby otter's favorite dish. Beneath the churning sea foam, the narwhals and belugas roam, while bowhead whales breach and sing and flap their fins like mighty wings. A snowy owl with feathers white flies me deeper through the night, across the frosty tundra plain, to lands where ancient glaciers reign, where caribou and Arctic fox play hide and seek with the brown musk ox. I wave to wandering polar bears and who watch us pass with wide-eyed stares. What are those, friends? Suddenly the sky ignites in streaks of green and golden lights. The colors flicker, dart, and play. Come dance with us, they say. Oh my goodness, look at that sky. Then, like a flash of rainbow trout, one by one the stars wink out. Knowing night is soon to end, I say goodbye to my new friends. On rustling wings, so swift and black, my raven comes to guide me back. Then, as the sunrise streaks in the sky, away to home we turn and fly. The dream of snowy, starry flights deep in the land of Arctic nights. Do you see why that's one of my favorite stories? I love all the wonderful night skies in that story. I'm going to see if I can share something with you guys. I've never done this before, but it says here somewhere that I can share my screen. I'm going to try. Ugh, there's all these things to click on. Let's see if it will let me. Well, I thought I was going to be able to. Maybe not. Well, that's no fair. I thought that I could share a picture with you guys. Some night sky pictures. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just have to move on to more night sky stories. This one's called Stars. Have you guys read this one before? A star. Do you see the star? Right there. Is how you know it's almost night. As soon as you see one, there's another, and another, and the dark that comes doesn't feel so dark. What if you could have a star? They shine like little silver eggs. You could gather in a basket, except you know you can't. Not really. But you can draw a star on shiny paper and cut around it. Then you can put it in your pocket. Having a star in your pocket is like having your best rock in your pocket, but different. Because a star is different from a rock. Pin a star on your shirt and you can be a sheriff. Put a star on a stick and you have made a wand. If you hold a wand the right way, you might see a wish come true. Not always, but sometimes. You never know about a wish. You can give a star to a friend, but never give away the one you keep in your pocket. You need to know it is there. Some days you feel shiny as a star. If you've done something important, people may call you a star. But some days, you don't feel shiny. These days, it's good to reach for the one in your pocket. If you ever lose your star, you can draw another, or you can find one. There are places, moss, where you might find fairies, is made of green stars. White stars in June grass become strawberries in July. Yellow stars in pumpkin vines become October pumpkins. Snowflakes are stars. Blow a ball of dandelion and you blow 1,000 stars into the sky. A button can have a star on it. And if you always brush your teeth, someone might give you a red or green or blue or gold or silver star. There might be a star on the calendar to mark a special day. But stars that come with night, for those, you have to wait for night. You need some dark to see them. It may help to have pajamas. Then you look up. Almost always you will find one. And another, and another, and another. And if sometimes you can't see them, they're still there. Every night, everywhere. So, in the sky, have you ever heard of anybody talk about constellations with the stars, where the stars almost like make pictures because they're in the places when the world is turning and the universe is moving, it's all moving together. So the stars make pictures, and the pictures might move but it's still the same picture moving across the sky. And that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys. But boy, I just am not sure how to share my screen on this. I thought I had it figured out, and then it disappeared. Well, share, cross post, that's not what I want. Nope. 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 Well, friends, I'm going to have this figured out for next time because I think being able to share things with you is super fun. Stream, viewer. Well, okay, that's all I know for now. Let's see. Let's have our last story. Oops. Our last story is called Mama, Why? Look at all those tracks. How fun is that? When the moon sails in the Arctic sky. Oh, isn't that a beautiful night sky, friends? Polar bear asks, Mama, why? Mama says, moon floats up there to say goodnight to polar bears. He glides above to shine sweet dreams and sends them down on silver beams. And while you doze in soft moonlight, you dream sweet dreams from moon so bright. Dreams for you from moon in the sky. And polar bear asks, Mama, why? Moon is friends with the stars that glow, and the stars tell the moon the tales they know. They tell him of princes, pirates, and queens, of places, kingdoms, and magical scenes. Such wondrous stories the moon must share. He turns them to dreams for polar bears. Stories for you from the stars so high. And polar bear asks, can you guess what he's going to ask? Mama, why? Well, says Mama, during the day the stars leave the sky and wander away. They travel to lands both near and far. The places they go, those curious stars. And while they travel, they see such sights. They share them with moon as they twinkle at night. But come every day, the stars say goodbye. And polar bear asks, Mama, why? Well, stars don't sleep like you or me. Instead, they travel the galaxy. They sometimes sprinkle dust as they go, and stardust, my dear, is what we call snow. So now, little one, let's rest our heads and dream moonbeams in a stardust bed. I'll dream of my dearest the whole night through. And polar bear asks, Mama, who? Mama softly whispers, you. And there's that cool track picture again. Okay, so I have a challenge for you guys. One is that it would be super fun to create a night sky picture. I think that would be amazing. The other, because I couldn't share constellations with you, might be to see if you can find out what a constellation is. I have a hint. The Alaska flag has a picture of a star constellation on it. It's a group of stars that make kind of a picture, right? You could draw the Alaska flag and you would be drawing a constellation of stars. Isn't that cool? All right, so night sky, right? We're all gonna draw a picture of night sky. It could be stars. It could be a constellation of stars. It could be a picture of the moon. It could be a picture of a cloudy night sky. It could be a picture of northern lights. I think it would be amazing for you to draw what is your favorite night sky. And I'm sorry again that I was late today, and I'm going to try really hard to figure out how to share my screen with you so the next time I can share pictures if I have them. Thanks for joining me for story time today, friends. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.